And
Okay.
that's why Wolfenstein makes for such a fantastic documentary.
You're doing the D&D thing in regular streams, eh?
Just every now and then, when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was funny this time.
Fair, fair. Welcome back, everybody, to the Storytime Network. We're back with more Wolfenstein, The New Order. We finished, or we stopped playing the game like a year ago.
Mhm.
In part, I think, because we sort of... certainly, I was feeling the pressure to try and get P5 Royal done as quickly as possible. Which was a choice, let's say. One that went as it did. I'm not going to say whether that was good or bad, but we made that choice. So, have actually played a little bit past where we stopped. So to maintain continuity, question mark, we'll just replay the chapter where we got stopped on last time. Now the issue, of course, there is that I do believe that there was a stream where we started playing P5 Royal. The fucking streaming from the PS4 stopped working, so we went and played this instead. I meant to basically edit the stream down and then basically insert like a little bit of voiceover saying, hey, this is what happened. I never ended up doing that because I make promises that I do not fulfill when it comes to projects. So, I believe on the last stream that actually got aired, I think it was this one. I believe it was this this mission.
Probably. Alright.
Now,
Are you ready to bring them on?
let's do it.
William, do you have a moment?
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. We're starting with this scene. We're starting with... I'm just gonna skip it, okay? I'm just gonna skip it.
This is the first phase of the plan.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I remember us doing this one. This was a fun mission, to be fair.
It was fun up until it wasn't. Where the fuck am I going? That tunnel, presumably. But yes, it was fun up until I'd started struggling with the last fights. But I have since done that fight, so theoretically, it should be fine. Theoretically.
You might have to exit the tunnel glider to neutralize obstacles in your way. Don't lose track of the tunnel glider. It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid, and the red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying father. Felt like my skin was on fire. Like my skin was on fire.
Right, trying to crash into the rocks.
You are right underneath the Eisenwald prison now. Caroline told me a few inmates tried to escape through the sewers.
Good old Eisenwald!
Valuables a few years ago. They didn't make it very far.
Did I mean to keep going down? I think that means keep going down. Maybe.
Some areas might be too narrow for the tunnel glider. You may have to swim.
Right. Okay. Great. Let's try and park this slightly. Oh! I can't tell if that... I think that's a statue hand rather than an actual hand.
13 years old. From the pond by the stables. Came out covered in leeches. Crazy. Filthy leeches.
Okay.
William, I have something I want to tell you. I've been reading this diary my grandmother gave me. It's my cousin Ramona's diary. She used to work with us at the asylum. She's dead now, but she
My Ramona. Do 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 do.
so she wrote them all down. I will radio the diary entries to your audio log. If you find the time, you can listen. The section you are in now, it's been out of commission for a long time, but some machinery might still be manually operable.
Right, that's right. So that cousin Ramona, I believe, it turns out she killed a lot of Nazis.
I remember this bit, yeah. Good for her.
Oh no, 100%.
You know the saying, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Gotta time this properly. Right.
Swam any water in my days. None as cold as this.
Things crossed, that'll do... Yes, okay, good. Managed to get both of them. It would be awkward if I'd missed this one. Missed the turn.
Whoops a doodle.
Missed the goddamn turn.
So you took a wrong turn in Albuquerque? Or the German equivalent thereof?
We should ask Law what the German equivalent of Albuquerque is.
Oh, I'm sure he'll have a good answer.
Well, they fucked up again. Am I just following this pipe, I'm guessing? Maybe? No?
Probably.
No, I don't think so. That doesn't look... Actually,
Oh wait, what's that thing?
Gold Snake.
Ooh.
Thankfully, this thing has got reverse.
You know what's funny? I remember learning that the Germans often hoarded, or the Nazis rather, often hoarded a shit ton of, like, high-level, artifacts, like precious antiquities, basically.
Hmm.
Mostly stolen from, like, the French and the Belgians and such. Like the big Nazi officers showed off stash symbols.
Hmm. Oh, that. That. Don't have a map.
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, a lot of people were loved to or still do love to treat the whole Nazi regime as like, yeah, they were super evil, but they were also super efficient and powerful. It's like, no, they fucking
They
weren't.
really weren't.
If they were actually remotely efficient, they might have actually, won against Russia. But no, their officers were too focused on one-upping each other and sabotaging each other, and just being a bunch of corrupt assholes that, like, nah, the Nazi regime was not an efficient one. If anything, it was just an illustration of the ineptitude of such leadership that places, loyalty above competence.
I'm genuinely lost here. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. I think I'm meant to get up onto that, but I don't know how.
That ladder right there?
No. Let me just check there isn't anything
Maybe
down
go
here
below?
that I'm missing. Nothing below that way. That's the way I came in. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's just wall. There's a grate there, but there's no way for me to get past it. Was it here?
Might have been.
It was fucking here.
They went too far, lad.
The deep basin was used to regulate overflow. You will have to find a way to reach the platform on the other side.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was being real dumb.
In fairness, like, you had 2 consecutive gates to go through, basically. Is that over there?
Looks like armor.
Thing that's flashing at you. Yeah. So, question for you. You prefer first-person games or third-person?
Fill the basin with water. You will have to be all the way to the top for you to swim across.
I think probably third person, personally.
I like third-person a lot more than first-person as well.
I don't mind first
Don't get me
person,
wrong,
to be
there's-
fair, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably split between the two, to be brutally honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, William. For the last section, you will have to swim. The catacombs are closed.
Age 11. Swam across 40.
Mine?
It wasn't as dark as this.
Probably shouldn't just linger, at the bottom of the sea here. Well, bottom of the water.
Under the sea. Does it give you an indicator when you're running out of air?
I don't know. Probably when I start losing health.
Hmm.
Would be my guess. I don't think I've gone past the stairs. I think. Come on. Come on. No! I'm swimming against the current!
Imagine if you just slipped off just as you were getting back up there.
Can't go through that door. Can't go through that door. Well, this was a massive waste of time. I think I'm gonna have to go through there.
Age 19, dove down the well.
That tells me I'm right.
Watch, but it wasn't as deep as this.
Alright. Happens from the other side. That's something. I'm gonna avoid that for now.
What, you don't think going down the long way is a good idea?
Going down that hole probably isn't. Though maybe. Hmm. Come on. I found an Enigma code piece. And a gold lanula. Presumably... there's a way I can leave? Hmm.
Platforming in this game is definitely something.
It's not altogether helpful that I can barely see. There we go. Problem solved. Right. Punch. Ow. Great. Now that's out of fucking charge.
We're now inside the weapons depot. This is the second phase of the plan to gain access to
Woohoo.
some underwater safekeep. In this munition stock
Woo-woo.
is a cargo train. The train is packed full. Small arms, artillery shells, torpedoes and such for distribution to the Nazi war machine. You will steal this train. Small arms we can use to strengthen our fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board and seize control of a Nazi U-boat. But first things first, steal the train. Locate the train and drive it to the abandoned underground train station north of there. Our people will be waiting for you at the station. Klaus will give you further details
Seriously?
on the ground.
I love the bass sound that this makes when you use it.
Seriously? That not the thing I can use it on? Or just not... There we go. Finally. Jeez.
Drop the bass.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Are there any crates I can open? Doesn't look like it, does it? Ooh, no, there is. There's nothing in it. Fuck you.
At least they left you a thing right there so you can recharge it.
Yeah. Assholes.
So you know what's really annoying me, Mel?
What?
So I'm doing my rewatch of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, as I may have mentioned in the server. I've mostly been doing it through Netflix because that's the easiest way to get it. I'm pretty sure a lot of it's on fucking Peacock or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to know what? Well, unfortunately, Netflix only has half the show. You want to know what seasons they have?
Is it the odd seasons? 1, 3, 5, and 7?
Not that bad, but almost as bad.
What seasons do they have?
They have the middle half of the show. They
Wow.
have seasons 3 through 6. I don't understand it either.
It does seem quite dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know how many of the seasons that Peacock has, but, like, it does annoy me that Netflix only has half the show. It's not even, like, the front half or the back half.
Yeah.
Which would at least make some sense.
Mm-hmm.
The Peacock just has the whole fucking show, but I'm not gonna get fucking Peacock
That's fair.
just to watch 1 or 2 shows.
That's absolutely fair.
It's one thing if I liked everything that was on there, but, like, yeah, no, I'm not paying for that. What do they have? Also, speaking of streaming services, I do have to at least give Peacock this. At least they have a creative name for their streaming service.
It's better than HBO.
Dude, they fucking changed their name to Max, which lost, like, the actual brand recognition that the original name gave them. And it's like, are you fucking serious, you dumbass?
Yeah.
So they changed it back to HBO Max, like, what, a week ago? Something like that. Also, I'm so used to you playing Arkham now. Like, hey, just switch to detective mode.
If only I could.
Detective mode makes us so spoiled.
It really does. I think that's everybody.
Look, they actually nerfed detective mode in Arkham City. Because it was so broken in Asylum that several players just used detective mode for the entire fucking game, except for the cutscenes, basically.
I mean, I feel like I did do that quite a bit, yeah. Shit, wrong one.
Oh my god.
What?
So you want to know something they have on Peacock, Mill?
Is it the critically acclaimed movie Hoodwinked?
I don't know about that, but they do have a soap opera on there, Days of Our Lives, aka one of the single longest running television shows ever.
How many episodes do they have?
I don't know. I have to look that up. I also know nothing about Days of Our Lives. Holy fuck.
What?
You wanna know how many, seasons the show has?
35.
You have lowballed it substantially, my friend.
Yeah, I had a feeling. 50? The lowballed?
More.
Jesus Christ.
Not by as much this time, but...
Oh, okay. 69.
Remember, one season per year. Nice, but not quite. But no, it's 60 seasons.
Well, eventually they're gonna hit 69.
Yeah, just 9 years ago. They have over 15,000 episodes, by the way.
Right, I'm not gonna enjoy this. Release! Release, for fuck's sake, release! Why would you switch
Yeah,
over to the fucking
over-
pistol, you stupid piece of shit? Where is he? I'm out of ammo for that? There's 3 shots! Hey, got him.
Yeah, Days of Our Lives has over 15,000 episodes.
Right.
Which, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty typical of daytime soap operas. Given that they are like, what, 4 or 5 times a week or some shit?
Yeah.
It has aired nearly every single weekday since November 8th, 1965.
I'll do for now. Right. Please don't freeze on me. There.
Yeah, the thing about daytime soap operas is that, like, there's so much length and history involved in each and every one of them because they've just been around for so long.
Hmm. Still
Yeah,
standing.
it's also it's
Down, whatever, I don't care that much.
I don't speak German.
Hmm.
No, I do.
I don't speak enough German. Okay, am I ready for this? Probably not.
Y'all ready for this? Na 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 na.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's fucking go!
Oh, he exploded into mist.
Damn. God damn!
How the fuck did you even
You
get
need more
in
ammo,
here?
my dude. You need more ammo for your BFG. Was that deliberately aimed at nuts level?
It's aimed where I could, you know, make an impact. Okay.
The galaxy impact?
I knew another one would fucking come up here. Again, don't ask me how they fucking got up here. Oh. Are they also opening it or not? You piece of shit done? Right. Okay. What?
Builder.ai just declared bankruptcy after admitting that they were faking their AI tool with the 700 people.
Who just... what?
Builder.ai, one of the shitty AI companies. They fucking folded because they, in part because they admitted, like, Yeah, no, actually, it's not an AI. It's just hundreds of people. I don't know if they admitted it deliberately or if they were forced to admit it because of some sort of like leak or something. But it's still fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Take that. Right. Take that. Can't take that.
I do hope more or less every AI company falls apart like that. It's what they deserve.
100%. I mean, the point is, aren't they, like, losing a fuck ton of money?
They are operating at a fucking loss, yes.
Alright, I was hoping for more armor.
Like, the majority of AI companies are like... So it's kind of like what happened with Uber and most of the early streaming services. They basically did a loss leader approach in order to kind of like get customers to start off with until they finally had enough in order to actually, not have to worry about paying for shit. Or not paying for shit, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah.
it's basically like the whole thing of, oh yeah, we're basically just swapping out the regular cable television model for a streaming cable television model.
Yeah.
Basically.
Where are they? I know they're there. Oh. Are they only just getting up?
Sucks for them.
Well, I'm supposed to kill them, so... There he is.
Get to the chopper.
Like for him to come out from behind his cover. There he is. Again! I'm out of fucking charge for that thing. That's insane. Oh, hey, he's down. Wow.
Ah. You need more ammo for your explodey gun.
I do. Fuck you with your fucking grenade. Piece of shit. God, you're dead. There is another one of those guys, though. Somewhere. Probably that guy. Luckily, right at this moment, he's got piss poor aim.
You're goddamn right.
I prefer to wait a bit. I would prefer to wait for him to get closer, to be honest. Before I, start. I use my last fucking thing on him. He might be stuck. I'm eventually gonna run out of ammo with this gun as well.
You will eventually. I'm not gonna lie, after all the hearing about the bullshit surrounding the Lilo and Stitch remake, I kind of want to watch the original.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Sorry, I'm just distracted a bit. Because of the whole, you know, Nazis thing.
Oh, that's my thing, yeah. Look, you're killing Nazis, it's an admirable thing. You don't need to apologize.
That them all dead? Wow. I had
Nice.
significantly more trouble with this the last time we did it on stream.
Hey, maybe things just went swimmingly for you this time.
Well, to put it bluntly, I was just a lot smarter about it as well.
I mean, yes, that too. Also, I'm glad you didn't bother to acknowledge my pun.
It's always best to ignore the puns, yeah. And the Huns.
No, don't ignore the Huns, they'll overrun you.
Wow, I'm genuinely stunned that at how little time that actually took us. And that I did this first time.
You out clean? Anyone following you?
No.
No. What do you mean no? Yes?
I have a friendly face. Deliverst du so Nebeljagd? Alles in Ordnung, Horst?
Hey,
Nicht
Horst.
so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Ja.
They supply the torpedoes to all the Nazi U-boats in Europe.
But yes, in terms of Lilo and Stitch, I did notice that
Horst is the main supply.
the reaction channel that I watch did a reaction to it. So I did watch that.
Sailors, get in the way.
Nice.
Bang bang soda pop.
Yeah, no, the original movie is really well constructed.
I'll fuck the pig, you just hold the
Um,
ears.
From what I remember, there's a lot of like plot parallels between different characters within the alien plot line versus the human plot line, which is why it works so well as a movie.
Yeah.
And you know what would really fuck that up?
Fucking Nani deciding to
Changing a bunch of that shit.
yeah, changing a bunch of the shit. Yeah.
Oh, I just missed the light.
Okay.
Also, I am shocked by the amount of spin-offs that Lilo and Stitch has. It's kind of impressive, honestly.
So,
Are you using your big ultra murder gun?
some bouncing bullets. I also think that might be the only weapon I had at the time. Or not. That's fine. There's a piece of shit broadcasting an alarm. You down there? You are down here. Explode in the chunks, piece of shit. I get him?
Yeah.
He's not shooting me anymore, so I'm assuming I got him.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good sign.
Yep, I got him. Or he moved over there. I don't know which. Either way, definitely dead now. Yeah, even rewatching it in limited form, it really does sort of like put into context how fucked the whatchamacallit live action version is.
Mm-hmm.
You made a really bad decision, like trying to do the special forces slide. No, keep popping out. It'll go differently for you. Come on. You're in a no-win situation, my dude. Either you stay there, or I shoot you like that. I think he's dead.
Yeah, honestly, like, I am of the opinion that if you're going to make an adaptation, at least try to put your own spin on it, or, like, do something to justify the new medium that you're making it in. But at the same time, like, don't try to tweak what's essential to the core of this of what you're adapting, because otherwise it's just like, what's the point? You know?
Well, again, it, you know, shows that whoever was in charge of the, you know, the script writing or whatever of the fucking of this live action version either didn't understand what makes, you know, Lilo and Stitch, or were not allowed to, you know, do a more accurate version by the big bosses at Disney.
I've seen some people lob accusations that Disney made some of the tweaks because they want to promote their fucking Aulani resort in Oahu. Which, you know, if so, pretty fucking scummy thing to do.
100%, but I could also see them doing it.
Oh yeah, no, I put nothing past Disney. Because again, it's fucking Disney.
Yeah.
Look, I know Mickey Mouse will probably come and strangle me in my sleep at some point, but I gotta say it.
Yeah. See, this is what I thought.
But yeah, anyways, on my Brooklyn Nine-Nine rewatch, I just got through the Thanksgiving episode in season 4. So now I'm on Skyfire Cycle.
Ah.
Which is one of my favorite episodes. It's just a really good episode, you know? I was trying to remember, like, I know there are a lot of really good episodes throughout the show, but I'm trying to think what my favorites are. My favorite episode might actually be, discounting any season finales or anything like that. I think my favorite episode might be The Box.
The Box is a really good episode, to be fair.
It is really fucking good. Like, I know the show has a lot of good episodes. I think season 5 has the most really good episodes, probably. But The Box is one of my favorites, for good reason.
Fuck did you even come from? Did you come from around there? That was very rude of you. Only I'm allowed to flank you.
Yeah, also, Halloween is also a really good one.
Halloween is...
All the Halloween heists are really good, but Halloween is
yeah.
really good. I'm sorry, for all the what now?
Honestly don't know, but certainly Halloween is one of my favorite Halloween episodes, definitely. Ow. Luckily I had all that health. There we go.
Achtung! Ab sofort melden sich alle wichtigen Besatzungsmitglieder auf der Brücke. Kontaminierungskorps bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um den Eindringling. Wir bleiben komplett abgeriegelt, bis die Lage geklärt ist. Das ist ein Befehl!
Though, to be fair, I do have a genuine fondness in terms of the Halloween episodes for, I think it's the 6th one?
Oh, Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, the one that Terry wins.
Yeah, that one's a really good one too. Honestly, the only Halloween episodes Halloween heist I'm kind of mixed on is the 4th one and maybe the 7th one. The 4th is the one that Gina wins.
Yeah. But it also introduces Bill, doesn't it?
Yes, that is the one that introduces Bill. And you have the running gag about Jake not realizing that Bill is a male prostitute.
Yeah. Rosa won the 7th one. Yeah, the 7th one isn't amazing, to be fair.
The 7th one is kind of all over. I do like that Rosa won, but like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, the execution on the heist itself is kind of mixed as a whole. I am kind of disappointed that, Boyle never won a heist.
Yeah.
I know that's partially because the 5th heist had no real, technically had no winner, and, the 8th heist was the finale, but still.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is still a really solid show throughout.
Well done, Brick.
God damn.
The issue is there's 2 fuckboys that are gonna come out at some point.
Your health's dropping. Oh, it's because he went over.
Yeah.
I forgot the game does that.
Bit of a pain. Shot you in the head, sir. I want you to die. That was a dumb move. Not sure that was doing anything. That was not the most efficient fight I've had. And those guys up there are still getting me, which is annoying me. Yeah, there were people still alive there that I'm just ignoring. That's fine. But yeah, I have a feeling,
Bags in the river.
you know, the show probably did want to get to, you know, Season 9, Episode 9, and that probably would have been their planned finale.
Yes, I don't doubt it. I've even lamented at one point that I didn't get that far. But that is the way of things, unfortunately.
I have a feeling that maybe in the original season 8, before the rewrites happened, because of the understandable rewrites happened, COVID and the George Floyd stuff and all that shit. Again, completely understandable choices made. Boyle maybe won the heist in season 8.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Nazis are on the moon in this game.
Yeah.
The Nazis have is where they do all their top secret research these days.
What's your point?
Caroline and Anya are working on a bucket HQ.
But yeah, you can never really dwell too much on what could have been.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I can, definitely understand that as as somebody who fucking, reads all the new series in Shonen Jump.
Oh god, the Axeman cometh.
I mean, 4 series are getting axed in the next few weeks, so...
Which is wild.
We've already lost Super Policeman Chojo, which I think is a gag series, if I remember correctly.
Didn't follow that one.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet that Sidcraft, Embers, and Star of Beethoven are dying in this batch. Certainly nothing else I'm reading feels on its way to death to me. Shay, I'm glad about Shinobi Undercover survives another round of axes.
There was no hope there. I remember when the Das Yuchid would gather in places like this. It was live and
yeah, I mean, Sidcraft definitely. It's on its way. It's basically resolved its introduced its final boss, that sort of thing. Resolved its mysteries.
Oh yeah, no. So the question isn't if it's going to get axed. The question is when in the order, basically.
Yeah, Embers is effectively dead. It's on its whatchamacallit. It's the sports show, and it's on like the fucking fight against what's probably supposed to be the final boss.
Oh, okay.
Star of Beethoven is less so. I could see it. Based on the plot at the moment, it could survive, but unlikely. Just based on, as I said, the fact that I don't think there's really anything else that's on its way to death in the same way that it is. I don't. To be fair, I think its first volume has only just come out. I think the first day is only just like finished or done. But yeah, it's not doing too well.
That's unfortunate.
Let me check, in fact. Also, I blame Number for the amount of Umusume stuff I'm getting on my timeline now.
Look, just because she got us into Cinderella grade doesn't mean...
Right. Here you go.
There. This is Das Yuchid prism to make your laser beam attuned to the proper frequency. And you should be able to charge the magnetic coils. You see them? It's up there.
I see him.
I will work to get this thing
Here it is.
going.
So yeah.
This is an ancient place.
Day 1, Sakamoto Day 2nd, Ichi the Witch 3rd, Kane Banshee 5th, Hima 8th, Shinobi no Undercover 10th, Kill Blue 11th, Sidcraft 19th, Embers 68th, Star of Beethoven 103rd.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, those last two are definitely fucked.
There we go. Yeah, I'm doing it, you... Oh, fuck. But yeah, I'm not expecting them to last long. I didn't expect them to last long anyway, but, you know... Definitely not now when there's 4 fucking... another 3 series on the chopping block.
Take us up, Shimshin.
I mean, part of the issue for Sidcraft, at least, is it is having to sort of compete for the whatchamacallit, harem audience. Harem rom-com audience with Hema-10, and Hema-10 is just that much more new, is that much newer, that much more popular for being a more, how do we say, well written, more like makes sense. I don't know, like a more modern, like sort of
Hello, Mark. Thanks ever so much
yeah,
for that.
Sidcraft is a more stereotypical version of a harem, I would say, of a harem rom-com.
I'm doing well.
I'm not shocked.
Meanwhile, Hema-10 is a more atypical version.
And usually uniqueness helps sell things a bit better.
Long story short,
Unless you're an easy guy for some fucking reason.
Things so magical and abnormal in nature, the mind has no recourse but to shudder in bewilderment. Of course, I'm accompanied by a Nazi-killing lunatic and some kind of genius wizard who claims to be on a first-name basis with God Almighty himself. Oh well, we can only hope for more.
You okay, Fergus?
That's in the future. Give him a love to everyone.
You done? Done ranting yet?
No, never.
Right, I've got to do something, but I don't remember what it is. Not that. Right.
Is it not?
Yeah, Blasco. Can't seem to get this thing to work. I think I need a round-like object to insert into this slot here. See if you can find it somewhere.
Probably that.
Can you find it?
And level is finished.
Come in.
Right, what you got, Caroline?
We have a lead on Sir's decryption keys for the nuclear cannon. Anya? It's a troop transport train recalled from the African front. On board is the chief research scientist for Death's Head's latest generation super soldat program. He's leaving for the Nazi lunar base tonight to oversee the launch of the new super soldat. He intercepts the troop transport train, locates the chief research scientist, steal his identity, and use it to permit Blaskovich to take his seat on the lunar shuttle. Once you're at the lunar base, you need to find the...
Yes, you look at Blaskovich and you think... Scientist.
High-speed Nazi troop transport train.
Best side will be the Gibraltar Bridge.
Okay, but how?
Set. Any ideas?
We can use this one. This is very, very powerful. Where in English you couldn't call it. I mean, how's it? Spindly torque. You drop this in front of the train. This will stop anything.
Excellent. Leave right away. That third train is en route.
Fuck me. I know what you're thinking, Blasco. No chance. I'm keeping this thing.
You give that to Caroline.
Fucking look at it! Damned monster of a bridge! A Nazi highway to the African front! Fucking genocide enabler!
The train should be arriving at the bridge any moment now.
You heard her, Blasco! Stand by! Hey, the train! Coming down the pike!
What's it gonna do? It's just sort of floating there. Oh boy. Now we get the torque, spindly torque part of it, I guess.
Did we do the bridge sequence before? I guess we did the bridge sequence before.
Like I said, I think we did.
I don't know, Captain. Par for the course, innit? Mayhem and destruction, right what you always do. It's just you doing you. See that?
Oh boy.
Train's going nowhere. I'm gonna drop off the crazy American. He's got that angry look on
You
him
could
again.
say it's going nowhere fast.
Good work.
Yeah, Blasco, see that railway wagon marked number 6, dangling over the edge like a bundled up horse's head on a broken neck. Says London Nautica on it. DevTech's chief research scientist should be inside. I'll drop you off at the nearest safe spot. You head for that Nautica wagon, right?
Couldn't just drop me off at the train, could you, Fergus?
You shoot those Nazis, Blasco. Head towards the dangling
Oh,
Nautica
that's a
railway
dead
wagon.
Nazi.
I'll look for a safe drop-off spot nearer to it.
William, in accordance with protocol, DevTech's chief research scientist will be wearing an all-white uniform. All right, Laskovich. Finds a Nazi with a white uniform and steal his identification papers. That's your ticket to the lunar base. He will be in one of the train cars there.
You stupid Nazis all dead?
It should be.
You had a weapon, and I'd like that weapon. But I guess not. Grenades are always good. What's that? Ah, another grenade. I mean, just casually stuffed down the back of a fucking train seat, as you do.
Mm-hmm.
That was helpful. Right, he's dead. Look here. That was an irritating waste of ammo. I don't like my odds of having to fight that.
What? You don't think you find that perfect thing? I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, why bother to overcharge? I always do this, and I just don't see the point of overcharging, because I always do it when there's no fucking combat going on.
You lost down there, Blasco. Can't see the Nautica wagon anymore. So look up and head in the general direction of the spindly torque. Should get you closer to the target. Yeah, more or less.
Why not? Try and avoid falling out of there. Maxed out on grenades. Come on. Keep forgetting which button fucking crouches. I don't know about you, but I've got a bit of trauma about walking over glass windows like this from Jurassic Park 2. I mean, I love the movie, but yeah, there's just a part of me that just sort of goes, ugh. Sniper rifle. Okay. No point going back in here. Well, I can't go back in here, so that's great. Also help if you just walked up the door, Blasco. Right, I think I remember this bit. Oh. Armor over there. Then there's gonna be people. Well, it's probably better if I do it from this side.
Probably.
Well, it provides me actual cover. Rather than, you know, cover up until the shins. My dude, you're not even
That
in
would
any
be
cover.
preferable.
That everyone? Okay. Good to know that. Right. Take that. Gotta be a way over there. Hoping for more than that. There was an easier way over that, but oh well. Take some of the plates
It's
off.
never easy.
So 5 rockets. Okay. I can work with that.
Oh no, what's the longest flight you've ever been on?
That would probably be the one I took to Australia.
God damn. How long was that one?
I don't remember. But I know...
Did you sleep through a good chunk of it?
I believe so, yes. I also made sure I had all of the A Song of Ice and Fire books on my Kindle. I don't think I ended up actually reading them.
That's the thing, like, if you're on a long flight, you're going to spend at least some of it sleeping. And you are going to wind up taking advantage of that in-flight entertainment at some point.
Mm.
If the flight you're on has it.
Yeah.
Which most long flights do.
Mm. I honestly don't remember entirely what I did. I know for at least part of it I was reading the Dragon Age novels.
Nice.
Because,
The London Nautical Railway wagon. Inside, Death's chief research scientist.
Because I do remember I read the one,
Spaceman.
Right, back in here I go, apparently. Am I gonna say the same thing again? Yeah, I know I read those books. I can't remember what else I read, but I know I didn't get particularly far in the Song of Ice and Fire books before I was sort of like, yeah, I'm not sure how much of this I actually want to reread. Ooh, more rockets.
In fairness, they're long fucking books.
They're long fucking books. They're depressing books.
You can use the wire cutter, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yes, I can. If I put it on the right setting. And aim properly. Right. Oh. Fucking die. Piece of shit. Don't scare me.
Fucking debris, smoke, Nazis everywhere. Almost got my ass shot to shite.
When don't you get your ass shot to shite, Fergus? But yeah, the other flights, long flights that I've been on, been to Japan by way of Italy, and I have obviously been to LA multiple times.
Yeah. LA to the British Isles is what, like 11-hour flights? I remember going from, give or take an hour. I remember going between LA and Ireland direct, and it was about 11-hour flight each way, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the exact amount of time. Yeah, look, I've actually looked up the flights recently, and it's like 10 to 12-hour flights, depending on the direction you're going.
Yeah.
Because one direction has headwinds, another has tailwinds.
Go down. Right, anyone else?
Going down, 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 down. Well, yeah, my brother and I are planning a trip out to Ireland next year. Because my brother is the only member of my immediate family who has never been to Ireland. And he really wants to visit the land of our ancestors.
Well, if you happen to go anywhere else in the... Well, if you happen to come to Scotland, let me know.
Maybe. It's probably just going to be a 10-day trip to Ireland because, like, we want to get in the major landmarks around the country. We don't want to spend too much of our time just driving around the country or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, if we do wind up coming out to your area, your neck of the woods, we'll see about it. Yeah, we're planning on going in March for you guessed it, St. Patrick's Day. In fairness, during my I did study abroad during my time in Ireland. It's like part of my stay was during St. Patrick's Day, so I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, enemy checkpoint up ahead.
You're gonna pick up any ammo?
I'm spotting heavy weaponry on the battlements.
Currently trying not to die for the time being. I'll... There's another one up there. Of course there is. I can't really see him through the smoke.
Smoke. There's firecracker.
Yeah, that was just a turret. Oh, but there's a bunch more of them. Fuck you and your flanking ass. Well, you're dead.
God damn.
You survived? Fuck you, that'd wiped me out. I'm assuming it was you who survived. Okay. You're there. Right, now you're missed, so well done. Really worth
Congratulations
getting in
on
that.
turning into a fountain of gore.
Really worth getting into that. Right. There was... Where's the ammo? Damn, there. Helmet there. I don't know why I got into a firefight with him, but he's dead now. So, you know, I won the firefight. Just
You're gonna scavenge his gun?
It's just not really worth it. It slows me down.
Oh yeah, it's one of them, huh?
Like, it's a huge fucking minigun thing, and yeah, it's good, but once it runs out, it runs out.
Yeah, it's not like they really keep minigun ammo around, is it?
You can recharge it, like at the same place you can recharge the thing. Like I said, I just genuinely don't think it's worth it.
Hmm.
You gotta poke your head up again some point, you stupid fucking moron. You made a poor tactical decision to reload while standing up.
That's why you always take cover before reloading.
Maybe he thought he still had some friends that would, you know, help him. But unfortunately for him, he did not.
Rip him, I guess.
There are a lot of those bouncing bullets. I should probably use them at some point. Ooh.
Haru?
Just some armor. Right. Right, I would have liked to have been warned about that.
Yeah, I do have to say, Japan and Australia are definitely on my bucket list for travel.
Hmm. I mean, definitely worth it. You know, I can't recommend them highly enough. Right. You fucks done? You really didn't do anything. You just sort of stood there and got shot. Maybe I shouldn't use this gun. I should maybe use this gun. Great. Knife. That's useful.
Watch out! He's got an eye!
Right. Nice and convenient. Nothing. Can't even see up there, so I'm going to assume it's nothing. More health. I'll get me up to a neat 150.
What's that box?
Great. Can't tell if there's actually anything in there, but I don't think there is if it's that far back. See? Not that much ammo. Like I said, I think you can actually charge it up from here. Yeah. Usually just not worth it. To be honest, yeah, fucking this thing will usually do more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention this recharges itself. You just have to give it time. Another thing? No, I think it's just that. Right. I saw you. Fucking Nazis think they can get the drop on me. One moment. Right, doesn't actually tell me what the fucking key bindings for controller are.
That's annoying.
Oh no, here it is, here it is, here it is. Y is throw grenade. Okay. Can I get him? No. Uh-oh. That hit a railing. Right. I think that that's that room dealt with. Which would be nice. Duh. Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, avoiding that hole would be a good strategy, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me this is where I have to actually go. No, okay, it's just up here. That's fine. I just wanted to check to make sure. That's stocked full. There's going to be a fight here that I'm not going to like. Also help if I didn't, you know, hurt myself like that.
Yeah, probably best not to hurt yourself.
Yeah, see, this is the fight that I was talking about. Ow. What was it? Nope. he dies without me having to do much. Just gonna grab that health.
Healthy.
I've seen a few dimwits over the years. Cocky kids with more self-esteem than sense. Bonafide crazy some of them are. I mean, they talk tough, but they can't back it up. That's what I like about you, Blasco. You're the craziest fucker of them all. You can back up every last ounce of it. You were born to kill Nazis, you know that. All right, Blasco, back to work. Get out.
No! Fuck you! Oh god, I'm still taking damage from this. Stupid way to die was right, to be honest. Okay. I do actually hate this bet.
What? You're fine.
It would help if I made the jump, the initial jump.
Yes.
God damn it. There we go. Right. 2 rocket guys I need to take out immediately.
Cocky kids with more self-esteem than sense. Bonafide crazy some of them are. I mean, they talk tough.
Because I currently do not have any rockets to help me. I do have my... I do have this, but, you know...
Alright, Blasco, back to work. Get out.
Only so much that'll do. Right. Right. I was pressing X to leave it, and it wasn't leaving.
Whoops.
This is what I mean when I say fucking stupid turrets. Because once they're out of ammo,
you gotta press...
they're fucking useless.
No, I've seen a few dimwits over the
You gotta press X to die, not press X not to die. Clearly.
I mean, I say I'm pressing X, I'm pressing square because on an Xbox controller, that's X.
That's what I like about you, Blasco.
Yeah.
You're the craziest fucker of them all. You can back up every last ounce of it.
It's funny that how all consoles have the same, like, four button formation on the on the right side, you know?
Yeah.
4 buttons on the joystick, rather, plus 2 bumpers. It's on the left side that gets a bit more differentiated.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. Because it's still, the 4-button pad and the joystick on the PlayStation and Xbox. But they're kind of flipped on, Nintendo consoles.
Right. Thank you for just standing there. Oh boy. I think I was just shooting that corpse mostly. I was hitting that corpse a lot. God damn it, there's another one of those pricks.
There will always be more.
Always more fucking Nazis. Hey, okay. Where are you, big boy? There you go. Rocket to the skull. See how you take that.
I don't think he can respond, given he no longer has a head.
I'm not sure if he exists anymore, to be fair. I don't see him anywhere.
Yeah,
He might have just fallen off.
I think he is gone, reduced to atoms.
I'll shoot you down, Fergus. I really will. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go away! Yeah, he does not exist.
Ah.
He does not exist.
He got turned into fucking paste.
Right, I might find it harder to, you know, shoot you down now, Fergus, but I'll still fucking try. Right, anybody in here? Anybody willing to, tangle? No? Cool. Oh boy.
Yeah, can I pick it
Ow.
up?
Well. Goodbye, sir. Ah. I landed on his corpse. It, it helped.
Now what?
We need to move fast. The lunar shuttle leaves tonight from the London.
So you're talking about the longest flight. I think this might be the longest flight.
We need to check it as luggage. Not allowed in the passenger
This
cabin.
dude didn't take this in person. That doesn't count.
We need a shave and a haircut. You certainly need some sleep.
Shave and a haircut. 2 bits.
You'll need to recover your.
You know, the one thing Nazis were good at was propaganda.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And also dressing pretty snappy.
Hmm.
There's a reason that it's kind of the go-to uniform for bad guys.
Mm-hmm. Labor camp planned on the moon. Right. Anything else? No. Right, we are now up to the point where I have reached my personal
I forget, is this the part where you meet Hitler?
No, I don't think you meet Hitler until the second game.
Right.
Good doggy. Wow.
Doge.
Bad doggy in that you are
Doggo.
supporting the Nazis, but...
Look, the doggo is brainwashed. Clearly. There's no way a good, nice dog would willingly work with the Nazis.
The dog probably doesn't have much say in it, to be fair.
Correct. Oh no, they'll put you in the gas chamber!
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I'm sorry, I looked away for a second. What was he, suggesting?
That shrapnel in me from the, Great War.
Oh, that's what's off metal detector, you mean? Yeah.
Like, it was an X-ray, I think.
Yeah, I think, like, in the comics, Wolverine sets off metal detectors all the fucking time because, you know, adamantium skeleton.
Yeah.
So at one point he's like, he has papers like, yeah, I'm a veteran, I have, skeletal implants, let's say.
Caroline, Anya, do you read?
Come in, Blackcoat. Seth, can you boost the signal? Blackcoat, can you hear me? What's your status?
Well, I'm on the motherfucking moon.
The mouse on this one. I will clean it out with soap. Now, Blazkowicz, the goal here is to steal the nuclear decryption keys located in the command module. In order to reach the command module...
But yes, it is,
and walk there on foot.
pretty far leap to imagine that not only could the Nazis reach the moon before, you know, the Soviets or the Americans,
The spacesuits are kept by the airlock.
but also do it
And what year is this? again?
1960.
To the crew quarters, then onwards to the laboratories.
Yeah, that's how you know it's fiction. That's how you know it's like exaggerated fiction.
Yeah.
Because there's no way in fuck the Nazis had the technology or the ability to get to the moon when two much larger, more productive nations had gotten there yet.
Also, you know, had fucking whatchamacallit, were a lot more motivated to get there through because of, you know, fucking competition with each other.
Why didn't you pick up that package to the left?
Because it's health.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else? Ah. Come on. There you go. Good work. You died as all Nazis should.
Brutally?
Little bitty chunks, yeah.
Maybe you could get that. Oh, wait, no, you're going. Also, what's that, chain thing? On there.
Meant for anybody trying to get in.
Oh, okay.
As it turns out, none of them tried to get in. But I remember.
Gotcha, yeah.
I remember watching Lanny play this, and yeah, he hit that and died because of that.
That's funny.
So yes, I fairly, you know, fucking. I'm not sure why I'm surprised. Oh boy. I maybe should have been a little bit more stealthy. Definitely have been more stealthy. Well, if I die, I know what to do this time. Yeah. Okay. Be more stealthy. That's the plan. Be more stealthy.
What? No.
Look, the guy exploding into a bunch of little chunks wasn't exactly subtle.
You're capable of subtlety in this game?
Yes.
We should play one of the Assassin's Creed games on stream at some point.
If I can get access to one. And I'd prefer it to be one of the, you know, early ones.
Your best bet would probably be the Ezio collection.
Yeah.
So much for stealth.
Well, that was wrong button. Oh god! Oh god!
Look, you're oh fuck! Oh shit! Yeah, your cover's already blown. You're kind of fucked as it is.
Well, I'm trying to find the guy broadcasting the alarm. There he is. Okay. Nah, fuck. Right, I maybe shouldn't have killed the guy while he was right by the stairs. Where everybody could see him fall down dead.
Yeah, also, like, were you not noticing your health dropping like a stone at that last bit?
I did.
What, you just thought you could handle it?
I was hoping I could. Right. Fuck you. Go down. You're not very hidden, my dude. Though, I am in trouble soon because I don't have much ammo.
Really fine. Just take ammo from the fallen enemies.
Easier said than done. No! Please get off that. See what I mean about easier said? I hate these fucking laser guns. I hate them so much. Because you get one lot of ammo, and then they're done.
Damn.
They are fucking useless to you.
Just gonna shank him in the back. He was such a quiet slut. Also, why didn't the BJ just stay in the fucking uniform?
I don't know. I can only assume he didn't want to be, you know, looking like a Nazi at all.
I mean, understandable, but that would have made this whole stealth operation much easier.
Okay.
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm relieved.
Get that guy's gun. Put the gun on the guy in the armor, dude.
I've already got full ammo, is the thing.
I didn't realize that.
Again, that's the thing. You get one clip of ammo. You can't refill it.
That's some bullshit.
That's just it. Where the fuck is he? There he is. Now I'll go get his gun. Come on. That's it? Anyone else? What about the dog? Where's the dog? Does the dog not show up unless I fucking set everything off? Also, dude, you're blowing in the mic.
I am? Sorry. Oh no.
Right. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Right, I've got to go all the way around. I think. Yeah. Huh, I could have gone in. I went in that one before, I thought.
Maybe. Maybe.
Right, that's armor. Probably would have been helpful earlier. This one? Yes. Okay.
That is a pretty cool unfolding design, not gonna lie. I hand it to the game designers.
More. Shield.
Are you already topped out on armor?
Yep. So... Oh, goody. We're doing this again.
Stealth mission time!
There are
There should be a service tunnel leading from
two...
the crew quarters to the laboratories. Try to figure out a way to access it, will you?
Oh, goody. Of course not. Yeah, he's dead. He just didn't know it. He's relatively hidden. I wonder if they wanted me to do that. Don't look down. Good. Through the bed.
That's a big fucking knife.
Yeah.
Like how one Rosa pulls out in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That OG Wolfenstein.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. The real question is, can you play Doom in this Wolfenstein game?
I don't think so.
I am joking.
Why did I do this?
The joke is that you can run Doom on anything.
I know.
Even a potato. Especially a potato.
Yeah, I don't like my odds against that guy right now. So...
Nah, probably not great.
Maybe.
Jawohl, Kommandant. Schicken Verstärkung zu Ihrer Position.
I don't think the guy in the armor actually fucking reacted to me trying to kill him.
No, which is kind of surprising, not gonna lie.
Like, I shot him.
Girl just shrugged it off as...
I shot him
You
a
just
lot.
shrugged it off. I know! It's wild.
There he is. I didn't do as much as I wanted. Not dead. Jeez, look at the fucking wounds that the fucking laser weapons do.
Yeah, they ain't pretty.
I don't know if that section was meant to be more stealth based, but hey, it's done.
Mm-hmm. I can use the laser thing to saw through those containers.
Yeah. Or health. And that one.
Also, so have you been following the news about the Switch 2 launch thing with the GameStop?
The fact that it hasn't been going at all well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean a little bit. Here and there.
It's kind of wild that GameStop was like, you know what? Let's do something we've never done before and staple this shit onto the game box.
Mm.
Surely nothing could go wrong. Surely.
That sparking shit seems unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, I'm fairly sure when Lanny played it, he just stealthed through that section.
I am sure that is most likely the way you were intended to play that section.
Well, they shouldn't have given me a big fuck-off gun that I could shoot him with.
Yeah, is what it is.
Also, I don't know why I'm going to do this, because it's probably not going to be anything. Great, that I already have the max off.
Yep. Oh yeah, here's something you might be happy to hear. I have started the first volume audiobook for Raiden 7 Spellblades.
Oh, great. Any more, three more?
Unlikely. Yeah, my only complaint so far is the audiobook narrator is a bit dissonant in terms of his voice for some of the characters.
Where'd he go?
Vanished into the ether.
Nope. Well, he did now. Jesus. Who is the narrator for it?
I think it's Kyle Omori is his name. I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a name I recognize.
Yeah. He has a rather deep voice, so it's kind of like...
Ah, okay. You don't expect a deep voice from somebody like Oliver, for example.
He can do a lighter voice, but it's especially tricky with the female characters.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Like, generally speaking, if you have an audiobook with a substantial male and female cast, you generally expect there to either be two narrators, one for male perspective, one for female perspective characters, or generally you have like a man or a woman who can convincingly do both pretty well.
Yeah.
So like the narrator for the Locked Tomb audiobooks, I think it's Moira Quick or something.
Moira Quirk, yeah.
Yeah. She's pretty good at doing convincing voices for both men and women.
Yeah.
And non-binary characters as well. There are a few other audiobook narrators who do it pretty well, but she's the one that comes to mind most immediately. Or like how the Stormlight Archive audiobooks have both a man and a woman as narrators.
Right, where is that Nazi fuck?
You'll have to be more specific. I'm pretty sure everyone in this space is a Nazi fuck.
There's one Nazi fuck in particular I'm aiming for. Fuck.
That is Bulletproof Bus.
How do I get in? Well, he's dead. He got a fucking knife to the arm. These fucking Nazis, man, so weak.
They have to use armor to supplement their weakness. Like a bunch of bitches.
Dear future wife, I am a tall, handsome space marine currently stationed on the moon. I have a huge, highly successful career, including Long Service Award, Knight's Cross of Bravery, and General Assault Badge. I live in an exclusive apartment near the center of Berlin. I plan one day to move to a house on the countryside, but sometimes in space it gets lonely without having a wife to come home to. Are you a cute young girl who likes to cook and clean? Do you have hips suited for bearing many children? 4, 5, 6, maybe even 12? Are you tired of pursuing your own goals and the pressure of success? You want to settle down as a homemaker? Then join me on a romantic date when I get back from my 6-month-long space mission, and I will show you the greatest time you've ever had in your life. Your future husband, Obert's Dieter. Fucking Christ.
God, what a fucking goober. Not even a fun goober. It's like a lame goober.
Yeah, I'm not calling him a goober. A goober to me is good.
You're right, what a fucking joke.
What a fucking incel.
Basically, yeah.
Well, that's how the incels talk. Nope. Anything? No. Okay. Right. We're here. Ow. Not seeing a... like, captain showing up, though. Enigma code piece. That's just health. Everyone
We are at about the 2-hour mark, so I don't know when you want to call it. If you want to just finish this mission first, or
yeah,
what.
I don't know. Seems like there might not be too much of this mission left. So we'll see. Like, if by the time I get to the exclamation mark, it isn't the end of the mission, which it might not be actually. Yeah, we can call it. Ow.
Mm-hmm. Why'd you take fucking fall damage? What the hell?
I don't know.
Let's see. Spacesuit.
Right.
Not the walking officer.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be much
So
longer.
it all worked up over.
Where the fuck am I even going?
Out the airlock behind you, I'm pretty sure.
At the airlock? It's a big
I'm
door.
pretty sure
It
that's the
probably
airlock,
is,
yeah.
yeah. What do I... Oh. It would help if I watched what I was doing. Let me just check. Wolfenstein, New Order, Lunar Base. Alright, I think there is probably going to be a fair amount, so we'll do this. See where we get left. How much, you know, maybe lost. Not much. Okay, yeah, that's where we're going to end. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. In terms of future stuff, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We're going to be without you, Jack, now for a little over a week.
Yep.
About 9 days worth.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, no, enjoy your vacation. I hope you enjoy yourself. And
that's the plan.
Don't get bitten by a rabid space koala.
I'm not going to Australia, though.
Stitch is essentially a space koala, isn't he?
Maybe.
He looks
I don't think Stitch is supposed to have a specific species he's based off of.
He looks more like a koala than anything else.
Not wrong.
But yes.
I don't think Stitch will bite me. I didn't fuck up the remake of his movie.
But yes, thank you again, everybody, for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and all that YouTube stuff.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Please press that bell icon, yo.
And otherwise, hopefully we'll see you, well, I will see you on Saturday. Good night.